masturbating on your period. I'm on my period. You probably can't tell on the outside. It's a pretty invisible thing. There's a lot of awkwardness when it comes to admitting that you're on your period, especially for me as a sex worker when it's my job to make my bits desirable 24/7, or at least whenever I'm working technically, but I work through my period. Being able to be comfortable with that bodily function and be a performer and be confident and comfortable in my body required a lot of work. And some of that work came in the form of masturbating on my period. And I don't think I really masturbated while I was actively menstruating until I became a sex worker. Because when you kind of see how the sausage is made, sausage being pornography, you come to realize that natural body functions are natural. It happens. It doesn't make you a not sexual person. In fact, sometimes when I am on my period, because I am working through wanting to feel desired and beautiful and sexy and sexual, I really need partners and also a community that help shed the stigma around menstruating. Masturbating is such a radical thing to do on your period is because it kind of shits on all the stigma and the judgments telling you that when you're on your period, you're undesirable, that you can't have sex during your period, that it's gross, that's disgusting, that how dare you make a mess. Like, masturbating is a way to reclaim your body and your pleasure and give yourself stress relief and reconnect with yourself. When I am on my period, it can be pretty rocky. I have migraines, I become pretty anemic, it's really hard for me to regulate my body temperature, I get brain fog, I can get really depressed and anxious, and when I masturbate, period or not, all those tensions and stresses melt away because I'm able to be present with my body and my pleasure and this gift that I'm giving myself. I'm able to give myself such a wonderful experience that feels good, and I can just do that all on my lonesome. I don't need to rely on anyone else to give that gift to me. For those of you watching this on YouTube, other content that is focused on sexual education of mine can be found on O School, among with amazing sex educators out there. I hope to see you on that platform, and I hope to see you on here. Bye! Remember that one time I came out as a sex worker on YouTube and I was super nervous and awkward, and I guess rightfully so, because putting yourself out there is pretty scary and vulnerable, but it was a choice that I had made in starting this channel. And it's really important for me to continue that work, destigmatizing sex work and speaking my truth, and also just bringing to light that things happen to people because of their otherness and talking about that stigma.